It's because people you're friends with in your hometowns who sucked would always vacation in Florida. And they thought they were like ritzy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to Orlando this weekend. Like, sick. I have $20 too. Hit the subscribe button.
Top 5 worst states. I'm going to have to pull myself up a map. What do we got?
I'll go with 5 Alaska.
Worst state in the Union, Alaska.
Alaska's pretty bad, man. Alaska, they pay you to live there.
That's a true sign of how bad it is.
Right? Like no one else is going to fucking come unless we pay them. And I don't know how real that is. I remember I had a friend.
No, I think it's very real.
I had a friend who was like her sister was going to be like a pharmacist or something like that. And then it was like basically double the salary to go live in Alaska. Like,
yeah, I mean, any place that you have to worry about, like the sunlight and sundown and those issues and the weather. It's cold,
I do think it's quite pretty.
I was gonna say they got like northern lights and shit. That's
I've seen pictures of it where I'm like, oh, that looks adorable,
very tranquil.
Yeah, but I mean,
cold
like,
as shit, dark as shit. You know. It's like
how we even have Alaska? That doesn't make any sense to me.
It's so weird that we just got Alaska up there and Hawaii down there, and it was like we own them.
And then, but then also like you can walk to Russia, right?
Yeah, there's a land bridge that I think I don't know if it still does, but it used to. That's how a lot of the migration happened.
I don't like that. I don't like being that close to Russia. That's
scary.
Thing.
That is scary. Although it's not, because Russia's a bunch of pussies apparently. Like you guys still haven't beaten Ukraine. This war's been going on about 100 times longer than anybody thought it would. I thought that was gonna be like good morning, good afternoon, good night. We have it over the weekend. Right. There's this guy that I follow who gives up a bunch of updates, and every day he's like, it's day like 83. Kiev is still in Ukrainian control. I'm like, still? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what are you guys?
Are you guys even trying? Fuck. But like Canada should just own Alaska.
Canada should absolutely.
It's just part of it. It touches it. It's like
right now, it's Canada's.
That's one of those things like, would you rather your WNBA team win or you find $1 on the ground? Like, whatever you want to put it, like, or would you rather give it to Canada? It's like, yeah, you can take Canada.
I would absolutely. I don't know. One thing I'll show you, Alaska does for us.
Oil. I think.
Canada, we're going to have to come back to the table on that one.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a pretty big one. I'll give him that. That's a big one.
I am gonna go.
Sorry. Speaking of Alaska, I read a tweet today that said, thinking about how Arctic and Antarctic just means bears, no bears.
Yeah, there's only polar bears in one of them.
I guess so. Yeah. Only North Pole. That's all. That's.
But I bet there's other.
Wait, is that literally what the words mean?
No, it can't.
See, that's. I would think Arctic means cold.
Yeah, well, right? I mean, I think we think that, but
I'm gonna see if I can pull up the tweet real quick.
No, it's just like relating to the North Pole. Very cold conditions. Yeah, that's kind of one of those things that's like, oh no, wait, hang on. Well, let's see. The term is derived from the Greek Arctos bear. Yeah, referring to the northern constellation of the bear, not like bears. It's like you can see the stars, bear.
Yeah, no, I get it. But so yeah, the exact tweet is thinking again about how the names Arctic and Antarctica just means bears, no bears.
Yeah, but it's not. It has nothing to do with like if there's polar bears on the land. It has to do with the stars.
But I don't know.
Maybe it also does translate. I don't know where polar bears live and don't live.
Yeah,
so I guess it plays both ways then, right?
And then it says, what can be more human than coming to a place you've never been and saying, bears are here, then visiting a similar place and going, no bears here.
Okay, I'm going to go then with North Dakota.
Yeah, North Dakota's bad. I mean, like, North Dakota is one of those ones that where, like, I guess Alaska's similar, where people are going to get mad about it.
There's nobody to get mad
people
about
in North
it.
Dakota are like, yeah, you're fucking right, dude. Even their fucking one thing, when people go see that one thing, are like, this fucking sucks. Why did I come to North Dakota?
What do they have?
Mount Rushmore. And like everyone's like, this is tiny and fucking
maybe
sucks. Why am I here?
Maybe I could take South Dakota then, but I took North because it's obviously further north, close to Canada, cold. I think that
I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm flirting with the idea of becoming strongly anti-summer. Like we've definitely become pretty close before.
The summer.
I'm
so uncomfortable already.
We hit 70 degrees and it was like this fucking.
I hate it.
Sucks.
Dude. I went to T-ball and I'm sweating and like hot because it was humid and I was like, it was like 60 fucking 8. I was like, ugh, I'm already bothered. I'm gonna hate 90.
I don't know why
degrees.
this year in particular feels a little worse, but
I think we're getting older and fatter and grosser, so the heat's
all
worse and worse and worse.
So
Yeah, like I just want to be in the AC. To me, it's like when it's cold and snowy, you want to stay in the house. When it's hot and sunny, I want to stay in the house.
Yeah.
I'll go fucking fake tanning, so I'm not ugly. Straight up. But I think the Dakotas are where they do like fracking or shilling or something like that.
Yeah.
Where they
hey, does anyone in here know what fracking is,
No,
or is
but-
everyone telling the truth?
No, but I think they make a boatload of money for it because again, it's like the only way we're gonna get you to come here to do this. So,
I don't think fracking's real.
I don't know what it means.
I don't think it's real.
I think it's probably real.
I've never met a person who knows what fracking is. I think it's a fucking made up word and a made up thing.
Yeah, but I've never met anybody from Alaska either.
And guess what? It also sounds even faker when you fucking start learning what it is. It's like we shoot water into the earth, and that fucking pushes out fucking.
Sounds like you do know what fracking is.
I mean, it gets. Hang on, I'm gonna figure it out real quick. I'll get to the bottom of this fracking thing pretty quickly. Fracking is the injection of a fluid at a high pressure into underground rock formation to open fissures, allow trapped gas or crude oil to flow through a pipe to a wellhead of the surface.
And
I
why are
don't
they
know-
crying about it?
I don't know what that means.
What's that big pipe that they get mad about? The
Oh, that was
whatever American pipeline?
Yeah, that was. I don't know. That was something though.
Something with the fucking American Indians and shit.
Native Americans. Yeah, they.
It's like,
There was
listen,
a-
guys.
there was a
I mean,
pipe
you got the
going
rawest
through.
fucking deal ever. We're not gonna fix it now. We're pot committed to this shit. You guys are just fucked.
We were pot committed to this genocide.
Yeah, like it's way the horse is so far out of the barn. There's no way we could even fix this. So just make some money with the fracking and the pipeline or whatever, and shut up about it.
Okay, my pick. Number 4. Worst states.
Oh wait, are you doing it that way?
What?
Like you're counting down, or did you think Alaska's like your first worst?
Oh, I guess my first worst.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So, okay. So number 2. I don't know. These are all just
Mm.
suck, right? There's
So many of them
Dude, it's
suck.
so easy to do.
You know what's
worst states.
harder? I was gonna say top 5
Top 5
best
best
states.
states.
Like,
I could maybe get to 3.
Yeah, maybe.
I could. There are probably 5 states worth of fuck. And we're all in the Northeast. The worst state. I am gonna go with. I mean, look, dude. Fucking spin me around. Give me a dart. I'll just throw it at the map. That one fucking
suck, yeah.
sucks. But let's go with Arizona.
despicable place.
Yeah, well, I guess you know what, Riggs likes it. Riggs has a very
Well, for
high
golf,
praise
it's
for-
cool.
Yeah, I guess it's cool for golf.
We know that they don't like Martin Luther King. We know that they
That's
don't,
right. They don't do MLK.
They don't do daylight savings.
In the 90s.
They are kind of like they go on their own way. They didn't even tap the gas brake.
They didn't what?
They didn't even tap the brake pedal for COVID. Like,
Oh,
they didn't
yeah.
slow down one fucking bit. I think they ramped up live events and shit.
I honestly, I don't really. It's not even really about the people or the cultural pastimes in Arizona that I don't like. It's the I was like trying to keep down a choke. It's their aesthetic. I don't care if Arizona's aesthetic.
That American Southwest sort
Yeah,
of thing.
I don't like the American Southwest.
Deserty and cactusy. And
Yeah,
stuff.
like a lot of leathers.
Yeah.
I don't care for leather
No,
goods.
I don't like that either.
I don't care for leather wares.
No.
Bro,
I don't get what's funny. I'm with you so far.
Yo, Arizona's got a lot of beads, right? Fucking, I just wouldn't like to get dressed in Arizona clothes.
Yeah,
It's really-
Arizona clothes are
Phoenix
terrible.
Suns, their logo kind of stinks.
They have those. They have those like rug type shirts, right?
Yep.
That, like with
Yep.
the triangle like design.
Sure, I had one of
Terrible.
those for a while. I
I'll
like
tell you
that,
what, they do
actually.
have Arizona iced tea. I don't think it has anything to do with the state of Arizona, but Arizona iced tea is the goat.
It's fine. A little too sugary for me.
Yeah, but
But-
when you're young, it's fire.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
All that shit gets a little bit.
That's
like,
they're
too
getting a
much
lot
in
of
here.
praise these days. Them and the Costco hot dogs, the only two things remain
That's right.
unaffected by inflation. Although that is, I have seen people who beg to differ that the Arizona iced tea, because they are some places that pubs,
Yeah, but
they
like,
put
but
pub
like
sticker
in New
on it.
York, you're not getting the fact that New York stays 99 cents is nuts. Everything's expensive here.
Yeah.
You know. Speaking of choking, I choked for the first time, like for real, at a restaurant.
Yeah.
What's the peanut gallery cackling about? You ever like choke? Like I'm not gonna get any air into my lungs.
I don't know that I have.
I got
Like,
some
not-
bread stuck in there, and I would like I kind of was like, and I was like, oh wait, that didn't do it. And I had like a full blown coughing fit where I needed, but they were like little coughs. I needed to stop, inhale enough air, and then cough it out, and I like couldn't get to that. And I finally did, and it like kind of Heimlicked its way out, like it shot out of my mouth, and I felt it. But there was a good chunk of time where I was like, I don't know what I'm about to do. Like something, it's like it's gonna be super embarrassing if someone needs to like actually do something to me, or if I'm gonna like dig it out with my finger or whatever. But I had like bread that was almost in my fucking lungs. It was super, super embarrassing, but nobody even noticed. I was sitting outside and I was like coughing a lot for like a solid like 30-second count. Yeah, I turned. The first thing I did after surviving, I'm a survivor now. I'm putting my Twitter bio. Twitter bio. Survivor. I turned to every other table and I was like, I'm sorry, and nobody was even fucking looking at me. I was like, I almost just died. Like if it was any worse, I would have died because no one was ready to fucking help me.
I'm not sorry.
Yeah, Arizona, the aesthetic, you stink. I am going to go with, this is a big one. We did this before. Missouri.
Missouri is a tough one. I mean, anything MISS you can throw it on the list.
Kick rocks. Missouri is just the state of nothing. They have St. Louis, right? And that's it. I don't give a fuck about that. The Cardinals are good sometimes. The Blues won that one time. Other than that, fuck them. They are just like you're kind of in the South, but you're not. But you're also not like Midwest. You're just like
you're literally nothing.
I think you have a river. That's a big deal, and that's about it. And it just makes me want to puke. I feel like Missouri. People in Missouri kind of stink. I know that like yeah, you got like St. Louis, but I think like East St. Louis is like the worst fucking place in the world. It's like Fallujah. I just think you stink, Missouri.
Dude, I'm trying to find it. My great grandfather was from Missouri.
Oh, and also like Missouri's one of those states where the state should be St. Louis. You know what I mean? Like Missouri.
Yeah.
It's like you're from St. Louis. St. Louis, Missouri? No, just like St. Louis.
I forget if I'm trying to find it, but I can't find. I guess I thought it was like a famous quote, but maybe it was just his own quote. So I'm gonna misquote it. But it was like he'd say, "I'm from Missouri, where pigs are raised on peaches, poverty is unknown, and it's the only state in the union with 2 federal reserves or whatever." And
that's your pitch? 2 Federal Reserves? Wow.
But it is the like
Grandpa, can we go to the 2nd Federal Reserve today? We sure can, kiddo, because we got 2. Whatever.
By the way, he's from Missouri but lived in New Orleans and Saratoga.
Also,
so like,
I don't like come on.
Why'd you like it so much? If you liked it so much, why'd you
would have stayed. I also don't like how they say like Missouri.
Yeah,
Missouri. It's like Louisville. I'm from Louisville. Is it Louisville or Louisville? I went to Louisville. Fucking losers.
All right, number 3 is gonna be. I'll follow with you. I'll go Mississippi here. Mississippi.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Hey, you want to know why?
Brandon Walker.
I don't know why. That's why. I don't even know why.
No, they can't even make fun of you, bro.
Because I don't know fucking shit about you.
Yeah, that's a shitty place. I will go with.
I do know that I don't know if it was the Dixie Boys or. What tour they went there on, but they said Starkville was hands down the worst place they ever went.
Starkville just sounds awful to me.
Yeah. Starkville sounds like to get into town limits, they make you say the N-word.
Yes, yeah. Confederate flags are just flying.
Like, from Starkville, like dude, you are. If you're from really any kind of ville, I feel like.
You know what I'm gonna go with? West Virginia.
West Virginia,
which I think
we are
is
just clipping off where coworkers live.
Yeah, but that's partially why. Because everything I've heard from West Virginia, I picture West Virginia to be the absolute poorest place on the planet. I picture West Virginia being like fucking, like the Middle East, like third world country. But here's the thing about West Virginia, is it's geographically in the wrong spot. Like in my mind, you're touching Pennsylvania, you're touching Ohio, you're touching Maryland, right? Like but it sucks. Like it's pretty damn close. It's one state removed from New York.
Yeah.
So it should be deeper. It should also be like South Virginia. Like there should be a spot that's like beneath regular Virginia. Like North Carolina should be called South Virginia, and it should be like the gross. Like that's where we get all the gross. Wheeler,
meth.
what's it? Wheeler,
meth.
Yeah, meth. But what's Wheeling? Yeah, that's where Nick's from, right? Terrible.
Yeah.
So weird that he's from there. Because I feel like he
But it's
doesn't
like,
fit in.
a suburb of Pittsburgh. Like Wheeling, West Virginia is like a suburb of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's I want to say I don't know if it's exactly that, but I want to say it's like within a half
Pittsburgh,
hour.
Is Pittsburgh in southern Pennsylvania?
I definitely always thought Western, but I don't know.
Yeah, because then it's not really a suburb. It's pretty far away, unless it's like.
I want to say he said it was like a half hour to 45 minutes away.
Interesting. That means that's I don't know where.
Which I don't know if that's quite a suburb, but whatever. I forgot what I was gonna say. I've been to West Virginia once. It is not good.
Yeah,
It was exactly as advertised. The only place I could eat was an Applebee's, and I ate there every fucking meal. And we walked in there.
By the way, it's southern and western. I thought it was northern.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you guys have gone there for like content, it sounds like you find one place that's like sustainable, and then you go to that one strip club, and it's like whatever. That's it. That's all you can do. And you hope to stay alive.
It is it is like
this is such an ignorant podcast.
They can smell the blue state on us.
Yeah.
Like,
they call you a pussy and a cock and an F word and all that shit.
Yeah, big time. Big time. They just keep me in the corner and maybe say the N word. It's whatever. Every state we're listing.
Say it,
boy.
I will go with.
Nope, I'm going.
Oh, sorry.
West Virginia.
Oh, right.
Okay, I'm gonna go with.
This is your fourth?
I'm gonna go with Florida.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's not for the reasons that you would think with like Florida Man and all that stuff. It's because people you're friends with in your hometowns who sucked would always vacation in Florida. They thought they were like ritzy to do it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to Orlando this weekend. Like, sick. I have $20 too. Right.
But what about things like there are some like Jupiter Island or some shit is like the ritziest, fanciest.
But it doesn't matter if you're in Florida.
Right. It's like you still share that with like the Panhandle, bro.
Yeah,
that's fucking gross.
Look, I lived in Florida for 2 years. It fucking
it sucks.
It sucks. It's like,
and it's hot and the weather sucks.
It's hot.
You just sweat.
People don't fucking appreciate getting to change your outfits.
Yep.
I think even people who don't really care about
seasons,
clothes,
man,
don't put together how much like little interest that puts in your day. We're like, what am I gonna wear today?
Right.
Fun,
There's just something.
Yeah. It's not just like shorts and a t-shirt. Pair of Costa del Reyes, Costa del Mars. I was such a frat fucking loser.
Yeah, you are. This is my fourth.
Yes.
I think Kentucky sucks.
Probably.
I know. I think Kentucky sucks.
Fuck you! I'm gonna give a second of my time in this fucking finite life I lead to thinking
examining
about Kentucky.
Yeah, like because here's the thing: Tennessee, cool, music,
Sure.
Right, I guess there's music there, and
music.
They got the music, and like I'm looking at the surrounding states, like. Well, I'm just saying, like, even some of the places I don't like in the South might have, like, great barbecue, right? Or something like that. Like, what does Kentucky have? Bourbon?
Make you say the
N-word. And the best, what we're seeing here is a common theme of the N-word. The best.
Yeah,
I didn't understand whiskey, but, like, I don't know, man. I'm drinking my Vermont fucking whiskey now, and I don't need your fucking bourbon down there. Kentucky. Basketball. Don't care about that. You're like Tennessee, but not. That's Kentucky, Tennessee, but not. We're just on top of Tennessee.
All right, I'm gonna go with.
How about for your last one? It's got to be. No, you did Florida. You're good. You should have one state that's like kind of a state that.
We have to pretend one matters.
Yeah. Right.
I'll go this one. I guess this is kind of the opposite of the N-word stuff we've been saying. Oregon.
Yeah, fuck, I was gonna do that too.
I think Oregon's a pretty worthless fucking state.
Is Portland in Oregon or Washington?
Oregon.
Yeah, so yeah, like I do. Yeah, that's like the hippie bullshit.
Dude,
that
like,
crunchy granola fucking. I was gonna take that. That's a good one.
It's where Andy's from. So shout out Eddie Hayes. But
yeah. Why can't I grab my phone? I fucking.
Your hand's not working today?
Yeah.
No, that game.
Why do you know? What does that mean?
I couldn't open a Revite today. Like my hands just like it was at the time. They're better now, but I like couldn't like squeeze. I couldn't pinch, and it was like I was trying to like stab it with a. I couldn't clench my hands. It was weird.
Those fat hooves of yours. It's like, yeah, no kidding. Can a fucking like horse like bend its hoof? No.
But yeah, I think that I really I don't like any of the states. I don't fucking know anything about you, dude. Like I don't care about you. I don't think about you. When forced to list a state of the most random states, I randomly choose you because of how pathetic I think you are. That's it.
I will go with. This is my last pick?
Yeah.
You know, there's like, here's the thing, like Idaho and Montana are like nothing, but like they don't bother me. Like Montana actually has like beautiful like Yellowstone and all that shit, right? Idaho is harmless. There's nothing going on there, but it's just like it's there. These other states, like you could pick Idaho because it's boring or whatever, but it doesn't bother me, you know? I'm trying to figure out what bothers me. And I think I'm going to have to go with New York.
New York?
New York.
I was going to say Jersey. So
no, because Jersey's like the Jersey Shore. The coastline of Jersey is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You're thinking about Seaside Heights and a couple of those spots that suck. The rest are like beautiful beaches. There's tons of, the whole fucking state is coastline. So there's tons of beaches.
Would be, whereas the people of I didn't have a problem with the people of Arizona. I had a issue
the aesthetic.
with the aesthetic. I have a
the
problem
reputation.
with people of New Jersey.
Yeah.
The people of New Jersey, I don't care for.
Yeah, and also you go like inland. Inland Jersey is like. That was wild.
I was trying to hold down a choke again.
I'm so tired right now.
Most of the ones I've met are very pleasant.
Well, if you go inland, you get to like Pennsylvania. You know what I mean? You get to those like some of the sticks of Pennsylvania. So it's like some of New Jersey can be like hillbilly, and then some of it is like Guido's. What is that now? Holding a yawn? Yeah, I know. But New York is kind of shitty, man. Like the vast majority of New York sucks.
Yeah.
The very, very, very little speck at the bottom is important, and then everything after that is garbaggio.
Everyone else has that New York arrogance too. Though.
Yeah, it's like
I'm from New York. No, we're from
you're from Albany. You're from Binghamton. You're from Tuxedo, New York. Like some of these places absolutely
where fucking paths go, Oswego.
Yeah. All those SUNY schools where it gets cold and it's like they're like kind of hillbillies, but they're super
Utica, dude.
You're Ithaca, Utica. You sound like a fucking UTI.
I was gonna say it sounds like a piece of woman's anatomy.
Yeah.
Just because it has UTI.
Right, but still, but Ithaca.
Paz, where'd your ass go to school first?
Yeah, Brockport.
Yeah,
Even the way he said that, he goes Brockport.
Right next to Rochester, in between Rochester.
Rochester sucks. All these places suck. There's one spot. Here's what I will say. New York City, while being the dumpster that it is obviously just like so important and all that shit. Long Island is much like New Jersey, has a bad reputation. Hold in your yawns. But Long Island, the good parts of Long Island are fucking spectacular.
Yeah.
Like nice parts of the Hamptons are beautiful beaches, coastlines, like nautical towns, all that shit. So like minus Long Island, the rest of New York fucking sucks dick. So top 5 worst states in the union. I want to see like the argument for all 50. I want everyone to complain enough that I can think that place sucks and that place sucks and that place sucks. Like, is there a place that would universally not be on the list? Because even like I can make the case for Hawaii. It's like first of all, you might get covered in lava. Second of all, everything is fucking expensive there. Everything's imported and so expensive. But like if you're
also just far away.
It's far, but that's if you live there, it's not. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
So like, do you think that there is any state that would be like universally not in the bottom 5?
Massachusetts.
There's plenty of people who can put that in the bottom 5.
I think that it's pretty rare. If you think about it, there is really like Massachusetts has everything. If you whatever you want to do, you can do it in Massachusetts.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, big time.
I don't think so at all.
Big time. There are a good amount of states in the Northeast that have that, where you can like go to the beach.
You get all the
and
seasons. You get the variety. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's some fucking like Northwestern Mass is just some fucking
sticks
people you don't want.
Yeah. Once you cross like the 495 barrier, once you get it's like all right.
There's so many states like that. It's like here's good. You cross here, you're not good.
Yeah.
So fuck them. Fuck all the states.
Even the weather.
Fuck this country, man.
Even the weather is like we are very different on either side of the 495 barrier.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like Mother Nature knows. Yeah. All right, so let us know worst states in the union. Make sure you subscribe to KFC Radio on YouTube to get all the video content. Subscribe, comment, like, and make sure you turn on the bell notifications so you know whenever new video content drops.
I want to say something, but the video has to be fast. So that's it.